Welcome back, Star Cadets.
Oh boy, we're back with Star Fox Zero. God, I love that icon on the logo.
It is. So what is that actual, like, what is that, like the hiragana, or is that like the kanji for fox in the logo, or?
I think it's supposed to be kanji for zero.
Oh, okay.
And also the fact that it's literally a fox's tail shaped in the form of a zero. I guess that kind of sells the point. So anyway, it's time to start doing the optional shit.
So, as we will see here, after you've beaten Sector Beta, I believe.
Yep.
All right, let's go. So yeah, so some of these things only unlock after you've
Or actually,
cleared other missions.
not beta. Sector Alpha.
Okay, that one, yeah.
Basically, the very second level of the game, once you actually unlock the walker for free use.
Well, you get the teleporter after Sector Beta, I think.
No, I think you can do.
You need the teleport as well.
Or maybe it was that. I was pretty sure you could do this as early as once you get the walker.
So after we've taken out that, once you take out all the little buggies on that ship, what the
hell? Now that's something you don't see in the sky very often.
That was not there last time. Let's go in.
Oh,
so,
the colony. Okay, then yeah, I guess you did need to clear that mission first.
Okay. So,
never mind.
after we've beaten it, that teleporter appears, and now we will go to one of the hardest bosses in this game.
Not so much hard, more like bullshit.
So,
boy.
Who here likes unavoidable, unless you are really fast and very far away, unavoidable, very large area of effect EMP fields?
And for that matter, who likes permanent lock on?
Oh yeah.
Love me.
And who here forgot to let the Pichu in? Yeah, she did. So this guy's back again because the first fortress didn't work. So now
see, Logan, I told you you should have gone inside the donut and take out its source.
Now it's too late now. So this is Aqua Rosa, and once again we have to take out the satellite dishes. Except as you've just now seen with its opening attack, you have to keep an eye. Yeah, by the way, by auto lock on, you cannot turn off the event viewer. Oh jeez.
And honestly, it really wouldn't be so bad if you could actually shoot in the direction that you're locking onto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this section would actually be pretty fun. But no, as it is, it's kind of awkward.
So this is what you have to keep an eye out for. First of all, you have a subtle time limit, but you'll see that'll be the case with a lot of these.
Don't you have to clear this in like 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
And as you're also... So, the idea is that while you're fighting these things, the second you see the core start to glow blue, immediately... Like, that is like... There is no chance, no time to do, like, one last little... Oh, but I forgot this candy bar in the aisle. I need to purchase it. No, drop it. 12 items or less. Get out of there. Because the second that thing glows blue, an EMP field is going to glow. And welcome to the second phase.
Don't you have one of those days where you're inside a chocolate store, you're about to buy a candy bar, then someone splits an atom?
So this second phase can go eat a bag of dicks, because this second phase, that EMP field is, you get like maybe, let's see, 1, 2, you get 2 seconds in between each field that constantly pushes you out. And if you get hit by that field, it does not just like hurt you, it pushes you away. So you get, from the second it starts receding, 2 seconds to do something, and then you have to leave immediately.
Honestly, the way I see it, the EMP field, oh boy. I was going to say, yeah, before, well, I guess it kind of proved me wrong. What I was about to say is that it looks like the EMP field moves so devil damn slow that probably isn't as big a hassle as you're selling it. To me, the biggest aggravation I could see are those lasers that, like, pop out in, like, a second.
Yeah, honestly, the lasers are the least of your problems.
Well, because they don't follow you, but yeah. So let me just say, save your smart bombs for this fight, just so you can take them out quickly. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard. Oh, wait, I love this. Because you're dead. Boom. Such sass.
Well, at least you can definitely say that you're never going to live this down because you're not living no more. We're such scummy people.
Classic Nintendo sass.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the joke. It's like, he's not going to live. It's like, I bet he's going to... Devil damn it.
I get it. Like, the idea is like he tries to say the one-liner, but he becomes too blatantly obvious with it.
Well, not so much that. I was more so like he says the one-liner, and then one of the Star Fox crew were like, "Ha ha ha! You committed murder."
Yes.
I get the feeling that would be Peppy. Or no, that would be more Falco. My bad. Peppy would. Well,
Yep.
he would just do the JJ laugh.
You committed murder?
Yeah, pretty much. And well, Logan has to go out the door. I think we're now going into the wormhole, which takes us right back to the written, the Halo base.
This is long.
Yeah, the load times between some of these can be somewhat lengthy at times.
I'm going to be right back. One more time. Actually, I'm helping Amy.
Okay, actually,
but just know that you can talk whatever you want. Just know this is the exact same stage as before. Just we have to do it all with the R-wing now.
Yeah, and on it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I was wrong before. I was thinking of the second one, and actually that's another thing that kind of bites. If in order to actually go through both of those wormholes, you actually have to just go through that boss fight twice.
I know, it sucks. Thank goodness I can cut things out. There we go. I'll be right back.
Okay. But anyway, so yeah, like Logan said, we're pretty much back on Zonus, and well, it's pretty much the same thing as before. Only this time we're on our R-wing, and well, needless to say, it's just so much more fun because at this point you pretty much have the freedom to go nuts.
So would you say it's easier in the R-wing?
Honest, I don't think it's that much easier. I would say it's more fun if you're actually, well, I don't know. It's definitely not easier than I would say the gyro wing part was easier just because you actually had to be a little more cautious with yourself. Here, you pretty much were stuck with the fast-paced shenanigans you have here. But on that token, that's honestly the more fun option. So that's why a lot of people tend to prefer this over the original version. And in a way, this is also, well, much like before, this is also treated as its own speed running level, because much like before, I think you have a 5-minute time limit, and I don't know what exactly happens if you fail it. I guess the face just blows up with you on it.
I almost forgot that detail, like when it's falling, the little wings are like...
Yeah, I love it. It's so cute.
Oh, it's so cute how desperate it is to flap its beady little wings.
And I made us Dodos, the extinct flightless bird of Canada.
Idiot! Do something! But anyway, and don't ask me how the hell that works. But I mean, bless it for doing so. Excuse us, Celia. Are we boring you with this speedrunning level? But yeah.
Well, she's probably had an exhausting day.
That's
what?
true.
I was trying to make a justification as to why you're yawning.
Oh, I love how Pepper's actually
Ooh.
Oh, ow! Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Go back to your chicken walk. Okay, now you can go back to the R-wing. But assuming you don't do dumb shit like this, this actually is a fun stage.
Ow.
Again, it really does help to know when to switch between the R-wing and the walker.
Whoop.
And admittedly,
Meandering a little here. There we go.
there you go. But yeah, like just the whole speedrunning, more hectic aspects of this level is just exemplified with the soundtrack that they use here. It's just a lot of fun. But as far as
real quick, this
yeah.
I was about to say, these levels where you were originally like the gyrocopter, and in both the levels, do you have the option to go back as the R-wing, or is it just this one?
You can't use the R-wing in the actual levels. You can only do them from these side levels.
Okay, well, I just mean like the side levels based on the gyro thingy. Is it just this one, or is there one based on the other one too?
There's just this one.
Just this one. Welcome back.
There you are.
Alright, it was just an easy math. But yeah, this is so much harder since you can't have the same camera controls as the gyro.
But isn't it just that much more fun?
No, not for these parts. Not when I'm like expected to go around in a loop. If it was like a core,
okay, dropping into these things, I'll give you that. But I'm just talking more about the level in general.
Oh, for the ascent and the actual moving around, that's fine. But just when the gyroscope was good for close quarters stuff like this, where especially considering that this is a game where if you touch a wall too fast, you die.
That's fair.
All right, that should be it.
And there you have it.
Oh lordy!
All
And
right,
someone
let's-
is and meanwhile some construction workers like, we just rebuilt it.
I was actually half expecting, like, if it was the same mission where you even have to rescue Cat and be like, devil damn it, Cat, how does this keep happening to you?
Oh jeez! Oh god!
Oop.
Yeah, seriously. Just take it easy, dude.
I'm boosting. We're in danger. Oh gosh.
There's a time and a place to use your boosters, and that was clearly not the right time.
Okay, we can make it. Oh crap!
Almost there!
And we win.
Woo!
Yay!
That's
Thank
that.
goodness. Yeah, that's it. That's one of the bonus
Go
missions.
bleep.
So a lot of the missions follow that same kind of system where it'll most likely be retracing through things. There'll be more to show off. So
The only downside to these is that also you don't have the assistance from your partners. You're pretty much going solo for most of them.
So there goes another path. And it's gonna be nice to get this whole path filled out. So next we're going to go back and we're gonna wait. Do I do that first? I forget what I'm doing. I think I go back. No, wait, no, that's right. I figured since I'm already here, I'm gonna go to Sector B, and this time I'm going to do worse.
Okie dokie.
Apparently, I did too good last time.
Yeah. I mean, granted, the game expects you to fail this the first time.
Ooh.
And this is what happens.
And
Oh
then,
boy.
Pepe!
I don't know why I love the little face there. That.
And then the cavalry comes in. So they'll distract me.
Yep. So yeah, that just happened. And it's pretty much the same thing that happened in Star Fox 64, only this time instead of Slippy, now it's Peppy that takes the blunt brute force of it.
Which means, like in 64, we gotta go save him.
And there's only but one way to do it, my friends.
Yep, that's right. God, we actually have in my first playthrough, because I missed this, and this is what the developers intend for you to go down by default. But
Yeah, you technically went the hard mode first.
Yeah, now I think about it, this actually means there's a vehicle I did not show off in the first run through, and we're gonna finally see it.
Yep, this is where we get reintroduced to the Landmaster.
Landmaster. I was thinking of Brawl.
Look, I don't know how.
Landmaster.
Like, I don't know how it'll sound in the actual video, but on my end, me and Logan sync that up perfectly.
Landmaster. Everyone just dog paws. I'm so glad we got rid of that in Smash.
Yeah, they finally retired that thing.
I mean, I'm actually.
I wasn't against the Landmaster.
God dang
I was
it.
just a matter of why can't they all have different vehicles?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We must
Okay.
press on, no matter the cost.
Screw you, Pepper. We're saving the real Pep Boy.
Besides, weren't you two good friends at one point? Well, yes, but then we're saving him.
No, he never did.
You don't understand, Star Fox. You see, there was this girl, and
no,
Peppy
we're not-
stole her from
Oh
me.
jeez. Oh no. Oh, you're about to go down that route. I was about to be way more petty and be like, no, he never did pay me back for that Coke. I mean the soda, by the way.
And I
Time
still
to search for Pepsi.
and I still feel a naked spot on me after he took some of my fur.
Oh,
So
that's right from the anime.
let's.
I mean,
just-
granted, I was drunk at the time and thought he could use a good luck charm, so I thought it was a good idea to take some of my fur and put it as a keychain. But still, I feel naked without it. I want it back.
So let's just get this out of the way. I don't like the Landmaster in this game. It's not my favorite controlling thing.
I mean, I'm half and half on it. I mean, I think it definitely controls a bit better than in Star Fox 64, but at the same time, yeah, it does still just have some of its problems. It's still bulky as shit. It's still, well, it's a very technical vehicle.
Well, I feel like if I have free reign, like in all range mode, the Landmaster can be fine. But when I'm trying to in these auto scroll things, it just does not have the same maneuverability. It does, however, I think still from the original, or maybe it was a new edition. When you charge, your charge attack actually fires off homing missiles.
I think that might have been a thing from 64, but I don't remember.
Oh, the bomb birds. Oh, there it is.
Look
There's
at that.
Falcon's line.
I think it was with Star Fox. I think it was with this game that they
Ow.
actually made that saying a thing in the actual games as opposed to just being in Smash.
But see, like you see, the
Well,
trouble.
what's the saying again?
the
Personally,
person-
I prefer the air.
But see, that's
Oh,
the
okay.
problem with this is that either
Oop.
thank you, Slippy. Either this thing doesn't move. Either this thing does not move fast enough, or moves too fast to the side, and I just get right into the next obstacle.
Yeah.
That's a rookie mistake. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Speaking of rookie mistakes,
shoot the course, shoot the
Oops.
course.
There you go.
I would have laughed. It's like, that was a close. Not again! Just gets pulled right into this next one.
boy, would that have sucked.
So yeah, this is the thing in the upcoming boss. These magnetic snake things.
Yeah,
Well, actually, no. That is
sandworms.
some- yeah, that is something. Is that we don't actually fight a big creature abomination thingy. We actually just it's like the scrap
Ooh.
pieces are alive.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, as far as Assault is concerned, they definitely really hammer home the whole big, machines versus nature sort of thing. You're mostly just dealing with machinery as opposed to just outright organisms.
The arch.
I mean, the closest thing you could say is that
Nice.
you're dealing with like mutated mechanical organisms, but that's about as far as it goes. And yeah, look at that sweet view up there. Unfortunately, we don't have the means to fly up there yet.
Nope. Oh, also,
Yes.
and also,
Whoa.
come on,
Actually,
get
what?
it.
Oh yeah, one thing I will definitely give Zero over Star Fox 64. Considering the fact that you have a much bigger energy bar, that means you have much longer airtime with the Landmaster.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
It's always a
And,
plus.
Oh yeah, and spoilers. I'll just say right now, getting to that teleporter even with the upgrade is a little tricky because you have to like go on platforms, can't blow them up. It's very fickle for me.
I don't find it too bad. It's just in my case, like every once in a while, I go back to this and it's like, I mean, say if I don't want to do that mission in particular at that time,
Phase
I
one
might.
complete.
While I'm flying, I might as well just fly right into the set, right where the cutscene will play. Oh, hey, there's Peppy.
Fox, get out of here! Don't come any closer!
And he flies away. Like he could have just done this whole time.
No, he doesn't fly away. He pushed away.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, he's being tethered by that thing.
It is a giant magnetic cyber worm.
Yep, the scrap worm. Actually, now that I look at this actually looks almost exactly like the mechanical worm boss from Rise of Lyric.
It does actually. You know, this also looks a lot.
Yeah.
This also looks like it could have belonged in a Bayonetta game.
Yeah, looks like a lot of things in this game. Unless we forget the freaking hunt, the
I'm back.
wolf,
The Hunter Wolf.
wolf,
Welcome
the
back
wolf,
to
walk,
Oh, you
the
left?
wolf walkers.
We're fighting a bad thing.
Yeah.
We're fighting an Alaskan bullworm.
Target. Ah,
Well, it's
shoot.
big and certainly scary as all get out. Not a whole lot of pink on it though.
But there's pink, and that counts.
Oh, these. Also, may I say that when you're getting. Also, may I say that when you're getting grappled and you're rotating around, it is very like.
Ooh.
The Landmaster can only aim so far in front of it. Its range of like aiming around, I swear, it feels a lot harder to aim than with the R-wing.
Yeah.
There we go.
Honestly, what this game could have benefited from if the Wii Remote and Nunchuck were supported.
Yeah.
Thing just burrowed underground.
Let's
Like,
take out these
well, duh, it's a
scorpion
worm.
things.
He's preparing to attack.
Take the scorpion things first. Come on.
Makes you wonder how long Pepe was stranded there up until we
Oh.
found him.
Oh my.
And I do kind of like there, like right there, you notice that it was essentially the pink stuff was basically, well, magnetizing all the other metal. So there's its exoskeleton.
So we can just take it out some more.
And I just realized, yeah,
That's it.
in order to kill it, we gotta pop its boils.
That's not a fun image. Okay.
Silent, you fool.
Oh God!
What is
Quick,
that from?
turn your head! Turn your head!
Oh,
Fairly
that
Odd Parents.
Oh yeah.
It's from Fairly Odd Parents.
Silence, you fool.
That's the way.
I hope my boil is. What did he say? Like I hope no one realizes my boil is evil.
Something like
I
that.
I hope no one knows my boil has a mind of its own.
Silence, you fool.
Oh God! Oh God! I've seen this shit from Pikmin 3. Run!
Oh boy.
Also,
Ooh.
God,
yeah, also-
this was ripped from Pikmin 3. God damn it.
also this phase is tricky. By the way, even though they're all clearly here, none of your friends help.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Oh,
So-
you know what, James? This might seem unfeasible, but imagine a Star Fox Pikmin crossover.
I'm not sure how that would work, honestly.
All that would happen is that Olimar would be like, finally, another jerk. Out goes Boot. Hey Fox, I think I'm stepping some.
Basically. And some people still wonder
Drink.
how the hell he got into Smash.
Or how he's at their size. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if they were able to get Ridley into the series, like, size really does not matter.
Okay, there we go. I realized I could just go.
Well, size hasn't mattered since Melee with Bowser and,
Well,
okay, maybe not Mewtwo,
I would,
but yeah.
Bowser, well, to be fair, Bowser's always been an inconsistent case, so I don't really think he counts.
Random thought, because I need something to talk about for the rest of this boss. Frickin', I've been seeing everywhere, but do you agree that the whole stuff with, because yeah, we had that one Daxter part, and we'll just get out of it now. The whole thing with,
Oh, the controversy?
yeah, like I will admit, I feel like some of the things he said are kind of like not ruining him, but not doing him any favors either.
Yeah, there's just some things you don't say as a content creator, and well, what he said, well, it just makes him come across as selfish.
Arrogant as well. Like,
Completely arrogant.
like, definitely have pride in what you did, yes, but don't hide behind it like a shield either. Like, that was his main argument, was like, well, I made all this, so how are you going to even begin to criticize my work when you haven't done all that? It's like, well,
Because
other
we're the ones
people
that
have
watch your
different-
shit, so we,
Right, 'cause-
we technically have the right to do so.
Well, it's also subjective. Like, I can have an opinion that's different than yours.
And
Like,
honestly, that's...
Take it easy. You're not a young bunny anymore.
Yeah, ain't that for sure.
This old hair ain't ready for retirement yet.
nope, give me another 2 games. Maybe. But yeah, I was also expecting, you're not a young man anymore.
Maybe after another reboot.
Well, we'll just see what you think on Disco Fridays.
So, what was that thing, Pepe, you said when you guys visited Atlas that one time? I knew I should have retired in Carnaria.
Oh, yeah.
That's not canon.
Honestly, I hope you say that. Considering how well integrated they're putting the characters in the game, and the fact that, well, considering what Star Fox is, they could make that canon if they wanted to. It's not really going
They
to affect
could.
anything.
They could.
But on that
alright.
note, folks, we're not quite done with Zero just yet.
Join us for the next part where we'll be continuing down the rest of this path and then, knock out the other bonus missions. See ya.
Till next time, everybody.
Bye.
Never thought I'd miss the videos on Earth.